ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lair of the Film Exorcist. Tonight we will be reviewing the Saga of Tanya the Evil, aka Youjo Senki, which came out in 2017 and follows the story of a 40-year-old man who is reincarnated as a young girl who also joins the maid division of the Imperial Army in this weird World War I-esque world. The crew consists of director Yataka Yumura. It was produced by Sho Tanaka, Narafumi Kikijima, Tayoya Tatsunoki, Naritomo Isogai, Kisuke Aria, and it was written by Kenta Ihara, music by Shuji Kaitayama, and it was created by Studio Nut. Bravo! What a great name for a studio. Studio Nut. The cast consists of Tanya von de Gurachev, who is voiced by Ali Yuki and Monica Rael, Victoria Ivanovna Serebriakov, aka Visha, who is voiced by Sayori Hayami and Gianna Tirado. Eric von Rarigan is voiced by Shinichiro Miki and J. Michael Tatum. Kurt von Roderdorf is voiced by Tesho Genda and Greg Dulce. Hans von Vetta is voiced by Hochu Otsuka and Mark Stoddard. Anson Su is voiced by Hochu Otsuka and Jared Greene. And lastly, Being X is voiced by Hideki Tetsuka and Bill Jenkins. Now, on to my opinion. To start off, basically we witnessed one of the best openings I've seen to date for a military anime, so that counts Girl S. Panzer and many others, like the Ragnarok anime that came out recently. But honestly, it shows the perfect sights one would see during World War I if it involved mages, which is a pretty cool touch. But it also reveals to us our main protagonists, Visha and Tanya, but mostly Tanya, my waifu of the year and of life, as they rescue fallen soldiers and obliterate their enemies without mercy. Now, from the first episode, we only learn what Tanya is capable of, and her nickname, the Devil of the Rhineland, which is pretty cool. And then during the second episode, we learn of her past life as a cruel business associate, what led to her time in the military, and we also meet Being X, who sent Tanya to her new life, who interferes a few times during the series, because he wants to make Tanya miserable as hell, and so she would basically give into faith and believe more into God and just stop being an atheist, which seems kind of right, because I'm not a big fan of God these days, and I'm pretty sure this is something he would do. Now, I can say I love Tanya, myself, for how psychotic she looks and acts, because she is after seeing her training methods when she makes them go through an avalanche and all these weird-ass fucking shit just so they're as ruthless as her, God, and it's just one battalion, and this isn't even the first time we've seen this. There was also, during the beginning episodes, where we see her in officer training, and she almost kills that guy because he's unruly. God! And also, we get to see how ruthless she is in battle during her attacks on the Rhines during the first episode, and when she killed the Dacian army, after also making a visa joke, which was pretty funny. It's been memed a lot, like for Make America Great Again. Oh, you don't have a visa? Then we'll send you back to Mexico. But also, she ends up bombing their weapons factory, and it's just her cute voice. It's like one of those ones you'd hear on a grocery store announcement, and it's just so fucking cute, and it's amazing how they're just like, oh, it's a kid, bang, yeah, a kid just blew you up, you dumbass. But there is other examples of views on war, which we actually get to see when one of Tanya's soldiers asks her to show mercy to civilians of the Dacian Empire and the Republic, but she explains to him that for each person that they show mercy to, one day they will pick up a gun and fire on them in revenge, which it makes sense. I mean, Germany got their ass kicked in World War I. They got left out of the treaty and left out of all this, and they decide to take revenge. So, there you go. And it happens all the time. And on to our next point. We also get to see, we get to see the revenge from Ansin Su, a Republic mage who gained the powers of God and ended up killing himself the third time. I mean, this guy has died 3 times already. The third time, God brought him back, gave him powers, and he goes after Tanya again, and literally blows himself up just to kill her. She survives. He ends up falling into the ocean again like an idiot. I mean, really, God? You gave powers to this idiot, and you didn't think it would go wrong? I mean, I know he hates Tanya. He wants her to die so he can send her straight to hell. But, really? This guy? In conclusion, I'd like to say that Youjo Senki is another one of my favorite anime, with its amazing story, great characters like Visha, Ansin Su, and Tanya, especially Tanya, but, and we also get amazing music like the ending and opening songs, Jingo Jungle, and Los, which are some amazing songs, and one of the best ones I've heard in any military anime. I mean, I wouldn't put it up there with, like, most of Naruto's music, but it's still really good, and it makes me feel great, because Los is actually hurry hurry in German, so they're using some German in their music, and I'm German, I'm Russian, so I enjoy this anime and their representation of Germany and Russia during, I don't know, World War I and early World War II, and it's an amazing anime, and that's why I'm glad to give this fantastic series a 10 out of 10, and I can't wait to review the movie when it comes out, because sadly, it came out in February, so we may not get the sub or any of the dubs until late August or September. But my god, this is an amazing anime, and if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it, especially if you're into war movies or war shows. It is amazing, and that's my review tonight. We'll see you next week for Arrow Manga Sensei, another really good anime, but with a lighthearted touch compared to this. So yeah, we'll see you next week. And just have a great night, everybody.